If you want a practical key for quickly reaching the goal, I would recommend that you take full responsibility for everything that happens to you. We have lost sight of our mastership, and have deluded ourselves into thinking we are victims in a world that controls us, that pushes us around. It isn't so. We are causing what is happening to us by giving power, our power, to the external world. If you want to regain your control, you must take full responsibility. How to regain your control? Examine your thinking and correct it. Develop the habit of honest introspection by asking yourself, wherein did I cause this to happen to me? Then hold it until the thought that caused the happening comes out of the subconscious into the conscious plane. Then you recognize your mastership, that you caused that pleasant or unpleasant experience to happen to you. The more you do this, the easier it becomes, and the more able you become, until finally, you recognize that you were always the master.
So I myself am my own block, and other people do not influence me.
Yes. It's not what other people say. If you follow their thinking, it's because you want to.
Because I think they know more than I do.
You know everything. You've got to accept this as a premise at least, if you want to grow.
Well, I can accept that a part of me knows everything, but that part of me does not appear to be operating, because my world out there is not in good shape.
It does not appear to be operating? You don't operate that part of you? That is the way you're talking. No, you operate it. You choose not to use your omniscience, your basic nature. You choose to be ignorant of your omniscience, by saying, I'm a limited mind-body. That's your choice. When you choose to identify with your real self, then you'll see that you always were omniscient, are right now, and always will be, and you'll stop saying you're not.
You mean I can actually make that choice?
Yes. Not only can you, someday you will. When you get tired enough of all this limitation you have set up for yourself, then you'll make that choice. Who thinks all your thoughts? You do. It's all you're doing. What we accept is what we choose to accept. It's always our choice. It is now our choice to be extremely limited bodies. And when you don't accept your responsibility for that, you have no possibility of getting out of that extreme limitation.
I say I want to get out of that limitation, and think I want to get out of that limitation, and then when certain things happen, I just don't get out. I'm right there in that limitation.
What you need to do is not to say it, but want it so strongly that you override the contrary unconscious habits and do it.
Overriding the unconscious habits is hard to do, because they keep sneaking up on you, and you don't realize you've got them.
It depends on how strong your desire is for the thing that I want us to, whether the unconscious habits override it. We have infinite power, infinite will, and when man so wills, he's immediately set free.
Gee, that sounds so easy.
That's the easiest way to do it. Just will it. And it's possible for every one of us, because we are infinite, and therefore have infinite willpower. And the reason we don't do it is that we don't have enough desire for it. We still have more desire to be limited bodies.